But wait. Listen. You gotta. It's not separate. It's not Al alone. It's missional. It's part of an idea that's essential for the church to reclaim its mission.
I hear what you're saying. The way Al sees it is that it's mission Al.
But that doesn't make sense. People don't talk that way. Missional is simply the description of God's people living on mission, thinking like missionaries, being shaped by the Missio Dei. It's not separate. It can't stand alone.
See, what people don't get is that Al, for a long time, has been under the radar, or underground, and in the last year or so, it's just like all of a sudden everybody is all about Al. But the way Al sees it is mission was nothing until Al came along.
I mean, mission's been around since God proclaimed his mission to reach the lost world. So, I mean, we can't separate it. Just missional is simply helping people to see it more clearly, how it applies to them, how God's mission is lived out in them. It's a helper. Al's just a helper word. Missional helps people understand living in the mission.
But see, everybody is using Al.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like
I've seen. I know. It's the big thing now.
Why is Al a big deal? Okay, let me count the ways. Let's say Rick Warren, Tim Keller, got all the books coming out this year. Al's on almost every cover this year. Not to mention, look, the blogging world, you got what? Tall Skinny Kiwi, Forgotten Ways, Subversive Influence. I mean, come on. Everyone is using Al.
True, catch on.
Al's getting tired of being used.
Wow.
Al's being thrown around.
Uh-huh.
Al's not cool with that.
So Al wants to have a higher profile than the mission of God?
Al wants a piece of the action. Al's tired of just being thrown on at the end of everything. Al is the everything.
But the whole point is that we need this together. We need mission and I mean, Al. We need missional. We need it together.
It's all.
But it's the whole point is it's not about Al. It's about God's mission. We need mission and Al together to be missional. Al is, I mean, it's just a suffix at the end of mission to help it be clear that we're to live missional lives.
Did you just say suffix?
Well, yeah, it's a suffix. It modifies mission or missio Dei to say we're living on mission. It helps people see the missional church.
Let me help you see something.
Okay.
You're saying Al is a suffix.
A suffix at the end of mission.
And your name is Ed.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It seems like all of a sudden Al wants to be about Al, when all along we've been talking about missional. Missional means it's not about us. It's about the gospel. It's about the mission. It's about the kingdom. I mean, if Al goes and we just talk about mission, people were talking about mission for centuries. That's good. But the whole idea of missional was that we would put a practical application, that the missional church would live sent, that missional Christians would live on mission for the glory of God, like missionaries in their context. So this is just out of the blue, and I don't get it. I don't think it's helpful. I think we've got to get more focused on missional, not being all about ourselves. We need Al, we need mission, we need missional.
Don't. That's it. You say, oh, one more time, and Al is out of here.
But
Al, no
mission,
what?
Mission
Sorry.
is essential.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Al's done.
But
Al's done.
then
You can have mission. Al's out of here.
But Al, we can't do the mission without missional. We got to be Al missional. We have to have the mission with Al. This whole thing makes no sense. It's bizarre. The whole point of missional, it's not about one person. It's not about Al. It's about God, His mission, His kingdom, His agenda. I don't get it. This makes no sense. We got to figure a way through this. It doesn't make any sense to me.